did what they're capable of, so Ronnie didn't get anything too strenuous in those 2 matches. So maybe last night's done him a bit of good, indirectly.
Well, obviously Martin didn't hear Alan. He's obviously decided to come out and attack, go for his shots, Martin Gould. And it's, I'm not going to say that's a bad way of playing. I mean, you can come out and try and keep Ronnie tight and still get beat 6-0. So, I mean, it's what's the right way to play? Do you want to go out attacking?
Yeah, the only right way when you play against O'Sullivan is don't miss. As simple as that. I don't blame him taking a couple of pots on if he's confident of knocking them in. I certainly agree with Alan for the first one. That one in the middle pocket was always fraught with danger if you didn't knock it in so early in the match. But it's such a test against O'Sullivan. You play good safety, he can match you.
9.
You score well, he can match you. You just, the only real solution to it all is you just can't afford to miss. That's the level he plays at. When your chance comes, you've got to go to work, and it's tough to do.
$14. $15.
Already this afternoon, our runner 7 looks more focused, more calm, almost subdued in his manner around the table. Last night, his opponent definitely got him at it. It's very agitated, a lot of head shaking going on.
$22. $23.
Should we be going into these here?
I don't think so with this one. But I think definitely play the right of these 2 reds up for the blue, then full in the face into the pink.
30.
Maybe feels going into the black. There's a couple of reds sort of below the pink, a couple of plants that look they're going towards the corners.
31.
Maybe that's, he's already seen those and doesn't want to go into the pack from the blue. He'd definitely be going at them here. You always want to go into the pack when at least one loose red, and it gives you a bit of insurance. You see the red there, that's in the open, that's the one he's on.
Yeah, I never quite understand players, and I'm talking about some professionals who just cherry pick all the reds out and don't give themselves any option. You trust him to look even more so if you take the loose reds away. If you can get in there and open the pack up with a loose red available, just giving yourself a better chance to make a break. A little bit low on this, which is probably what he wants, just to move a few more reds out.
46. $47.
Sounded a little bit heavy, but it's okay.
$54.
Yeah, I see what you mean about his look, Stephen. He's in his office today, that's for sure. Looks very focused.
Wow.
62.
This sounds to look inevitable. There's going to be
63.
2 centres out of the first 2 frames.
Yeah, there wasn't a great deal of pressure on Martin Gould. There is now.
70.
Already 2-0 behind. Hardly had his hand on the table. One poor choice of shot in the middle in the first frame. That's about it.
71.
And that loose red that he started this frame with, but in no time at all, you don't feel as if you're involved in a match and you're 2-0 behind.
Yeah, I suppose if the only positive way Martin Gould can look at it is this is exactly what you expect Ronnie to do. It's not as if it's a
78.
shock. You know, he would have come out today and think, well, if I let Ronnie in the balls, he's going to clear up. As you said earlier, John, it's just about when he gets a chance, he's just got to take them, even if it's a half chance.
You ain't come up with all the theories you like on how to beat Ronnie. The only solution to it all is you've just got to play exceptionally well. Like Mark Selby did in the final last year.
87.
Beat him 10 frames to 8 in an absolute classic. Boy, did Mark Selby play well in that match, but that's what you've got to do if you're going to beat him. Possible
1-4-5, which would be difficult the way
94.
After this red, the last two reds are positioned. 1-4-2 to beat.
95.
Michael White, who Ronnie beat earlier on in the tournament, holds that record at the moment. Yeah, we're going about how to beat Ronnie. I mean, and you know, another way is do something different, as Sonny Akani did last night. Put him out of his comfort zone. The century comes up, 2 out of 2.
100.
Awesome start. Yeah, Sonny Akani's shot choice was very
101.
unorthodox. The shots he was going for, the shots he was playing, his style of play, I think knocked Ronnie out of his comfort zone. But if Martin's just going to take pots on and miss, this is going to be a very quick afternoon.
105.
This is tremendous stuff.
Well, no total clearance, but
Ronnie
another
O'Sullivan,
magnificent
106
century
on the
from
front.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. He leads Martin Gould 2 frames to 0.
Yeah, back-to-back tons, and Stephen Hendry waves goodbye to another of his records, because there it is, the all-time century maker in this 40-year-old championship is now officially Ronnie O'Sullivan. And let's be honest, Steve, Martin Gould is not making much headway with this all-out attack plan so far, is he?
No, every day's a different day from Ronnie's perspective, but Martin Gould would have hoped to have got off to a better start than he did in his last match, where it was a pretty poor standard yesterday. But, as Alan said, you know, make it hard for him. But the half chances that Martin Gould is going to get, that he's got to take, as Stephen has mentioned, if he misses them, he knows he's dead and buried. But I don't know, Ronnie O'Sullivan looks a different animal today.
Absolutely, I was just going to say that, completely different from last night.
Yeah, absolutely. But as I said at the end of frame 1, you just can't give him a gift like that. Not early doors. Make him work for it. Don't play a red that you're only going to pot 1 in 10. And the result is 2 tons. He's 2-0 down. He'll be feeling terrible as well, and Ronnie's got his dander up.
It was an interesting thing last night, because Ronnie did look a little bit out of sorts, a little bit uncomfortable out there, when an unknown quantity, a younger player coming onto the scene, started to cause him problems. And I think that was possibly...
Someone's in a hurry, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been Ronnie going to... So, yeah, but... the situation that he found himself in was one of getting over the line against an unknown quantity where the crowd got behind him. Today's different. He's playing Martin Gould. He knows what Martin Gould's capable of. I don't think Martin Gould scares him much.
Yeah, it's interesting that, because Stephen Hendry made a really good point in commentary last night, Alan, when he said it's all very well clearing up to win silverware, but it's a different kind of pressure when you're clearing up to stay in a match against the world number 84. That's a position that he's not used to, let's be honest, these days.
Yeah, I agree with Stephen that he knows what Martin Gould's got, and he knows what the tools that Martin's got to throw at him today, and Martin Gould's not going to handle him giving him gifts like that, as I say, but, you know... Ronnie just looks in the mood today. That's the thing to say, and when he's in this mood, it's dangerous times.